really short. It's a great eye. That's gone about 7-8 rows behind.
And Ponting's in on the act as well. That's not a bad off-the-mark stroke.
There he goes again. That's a big six to square leg. Beautifully played, way over the top of the players down there. Again, beautifully caught in the crowd. What a catch. Two beauties in the crowd from great shots. That was right out of the middle of the bat. You watch this. A few of the rest of the world bowlers are taking some stick here. Adam Gilchrist is having a wonderful time. 78 not out, 54 balls, a strike rate of almost 150. That's in the air. It's gone over the top of the short fine leg fieldsman and down to the boundary for four. Another boundary, short delivery. Not a good start for Callis. Oh, he's hit that in the air. I don't think it's going to go the whole way though. Will it stop dead? No, it won't. It goes all the way for four. Over the top again. Bouncing away down to the boundary for four. Gilchrist is on his way to a century here, and it's not going to take him long. 78 balls is the best. Border and Gilchrist, joint holders at the moment. Well fielded. Oh, there's a mix-up. Oh, he would have been run out. He would have been run out. It was his call. He called yes, and so it would have been Gilchrist's fault. That's it. That is a superb century. His 12th one-day international century. His second this year. Fastest ever in Australia and the fastest by an Australian batsman. Superb.
He was well aware of the situation there, Adam Gilchrist. He knew exactly what he had to do as far as the balls were concerned.
So 1 for 168. Gilchrist has made his century. Ponting is there with him. And to tell you more about it now, Richie Benaud and Sanjay Mandrake.
Leading run scorers in one-day international matches in the year 2005. There again, he's the topper.
Well, it's what we were talking about a moment ago, that Gilchrist should try to go on, not do anything too extraordinary. He's given the world side a bit of an opportunity here. Sabak has bowled in for 103.
And once again, the man is bowled. He's bowled in the last game. This time after getting the quickest 100 by an Australian, he's bowled again. Virendra Sehwag has got a man of the match award against the Australian when he picked 3 wickets as an off-spinner for India. But Gilchrist gone for 103. Australia now 2 down to 173. And what an innings from that man.
Picked up a gozzer in the first match in this series. And not far off another one. Instead of which he's got 4. Might be the turning of the fortune for him. That's a fine shot. Possibility of them getting to 300. That's a wonderful stroke. That's a fine stroke. He wasn't all that short.
Not bowling terribly, but that is Ricky Ponting's half century. 54 deliveries, another good half century this by the Australian captain.
Andrew Flintoff, 4 overs, no wicket for 33. He didn't go unpunished either. And Gilchrist was on fire. Nicely played, superb stroke. Touch of class. Oh, great shot. Magnificent straight drive. Sweet timing, full face of the bat. Oh, forward on a fine leg. 13 off the over, big one. 43 gone.
There's a good 50, particularly in the light of what's happened to Damien Martin of late. Left out of the Test side for next week, retaining his place in the one-day side. Fell for no score on Wednesday. Flintoff fast and accurate. 2-in-2 and a little different complexion on the game.
And both of them, the batsmen who've been doing pretty well. There we are, a little edge down onto the stumps. Bales flying in all directions. The end of Martin, a little cameo knock. 54 at a runner ball, 5 fours.
He's 6 overs and 2 balls, none for 43 today. Gone at 6.7 and over. A couple of no balls in there too. But when he hits you, it hurts. Is that just a little chip from Simons? No, big chip. Maximum chip.
Tremendous shot. Always good to see a straight 6, and that was very well hit, right out of the meat of the bat. And once again, Showback, they're getting smashed. 4 for 288.
What a strike. Michael Clarke has a fantastic eye, as is evidence there. Lest anybody's in any doubt about Andrew Simons, we've had a couple of reminders.
But you're right about the batting performance of Australia. I think perhaps was worn out of the way nowadays. Whoops. Oh, Peterson, he's pulled a muscle. Oh, dear. That is bad news. If he's pulled a muscle, they need all the batting they can get. He's got those fancy new boots on with the spikes that help them.
Well, they're like football boots, really. It's to combat the greasier surface. Fingers crossed for him. And for us, because if he gets in, he is worth the watch. That's a 12, and someone else has held on. Another $500.
Oh, give him 1,000. That's an unbelievable catch. Catching him in the top tier. Now then, let's have a look. He got it on the full toss. He's hit it like a rocket. Bang, no trouble.
All the fast bowlers have come alike to the men in yellow today. 328 runs are on the ball. There may not be a Glenn McGrath to help defend, but the Australians will be pretty disappointed if they don't manage to defend that fantastic total.
Chris Gale was listed as the super sub. He comes in automatically for Peterson. It's a good hit. One of the most entertaining players in the world.
It's a ferocious square cutter that you'll see. Strike rate of 97 almost.
Lovely stroke. It's the type of offside stroke I was talking about. It's a fierce stroke. Looking good, Sevak. Devastating play. Well, Ponting can have only the 2 men outside the circle. Just out of the reach of Simons.
Well, I think this ball just hit him on the high part of the bat. And something that can happen to a subcontinent batsman who hasn't played or hasn't had too much of practice here in Australia. Under the bounce a little bit. And that's why that ball didn't quite go off the bat as he would have liked, just out of reach.
Just repeating the news that Chris Gale has been substituted for Mattia Muralitaram, and the news on Peterson as well. First one. That's very well bowled by Brett Lee. A little bit of extra pace there. And Virender Sehwag was caught in two minds. Looked as though he was starting off to play the pull shot. Changed his mind into pure defence. That's very well done by Lee. Sangakkara top scored in the first of these matches. Gale loves that stroke straight down the ground. That is one powerful stroke. He's hit it straight down the ground. Just on the onside. Clark was the fielder.
Oh, bang. Oh, he's a good player. He's been hitting down the ground. This time he goes square. Tall. And it's all over. Watson takes the catch. Big victory by the Australian 11.
Tails. Give it a flick. Tails.
Tails is the call. What's it, Richie? But Rohit, you won the toss. What have you decided?
We're going to bat first.
News from the centre. It's India who won the toss, and they've decided to bat first. So we're in Barbados.
Pressure up at top, and a lot of eyes will be feasting on this to find out if Virat Kohli can finally hit his best form. Surya Kumar Yadav has been outstanding. Dubey, if he gets a chance with the bat, will want to sort of reinvent and regurgitate some of the form he'd been showing before, and the bowlers have been superb.
Yeah, from a South African perspective, well, they'll be hoping for a little bit more form at the top of the order. Quinton de Kock has been superb throughout the tour.
Nice sound. And the ball hit the bat. Interesting to see. We've normally seen some two-pace tracks in this tournament. Oh, lovely shot. Just opening the face of the blade, just easing it through the offside. And a first boundary for Virat Kohli.
Yeah, you touched on the fact that he hasn't been in the best of times.
4 more. Beautifully played off his legs. That was sweet. Again overpitched. This time, the onside boundary. Moran's this time through the offside. He'll get another couple. So it's a good start for India. Already into double figures. Down the ground this time, again overpitched. And another boundary. 3 boundaries in the first over for Kohli. And India off to a flyer, 15 for no loss.
I mentioned the game, South Africa versus India and Kolkata in the 50 over World Cup. I think they got 60.
Oh, that's in the air and will race away to the boundary. Runs coming thick and fast here for India. Just a little bit of width. Moran's reverse sweep. Intentions clear. Consecutive boundaries for the captain.
Yeah, this is brilliant from Rohit Sharma. I think Maharaj will be conscious with the breeze coming across.
That's in the air, taken. He's found the fielder. That's square leg, so against the run of play. This is just what South Africa wanted. They've got a wicket.
Yeah, massive wicket for the South Africans. Rohit Sharma has been a fantastic touch at the back end of this tournament. If they would have picked one platter at the moment.
23 for 1. Rishabh Pant has come out to the middle. That's up in the air. They all go up. The umpire's having a chat. Very confident South Africa. Just seeing the body language of Rishabh Pant. He feels not too great.
Yeah, the South Africans believe he's Q-ended it and gone straight up into the air and that they've got their second. This would be another huge moment. Let's have a look upstairs and see.
TV umpire to director. We have a number.
So Surya Kumar Yadav has come out to the middle. India.
Things out. Here's the two big moments for the South Africans. They've shown character throughout this whole tournament. When put under...
That's in the air. An opportunity. No, just over mid-on. He would have had his heart in his mouth there, Surya Kumar. Gets off the mark with a couple. 26 for 2. 3 over. Drives through the covers. And a good piece of fielding in the deep. Short. This time put away to the fence. That's in the air. Taken in the deep. Third wicket goes down. And look at Rabada. He's thrilled to bits. This is a massive blow because Surya Kumar Yadav has an excellent record against South Africa. He's been dismissed.
It is huge, Ravi. Massive.
So India rocked early. As many as 5 boundaries in the first 8 balls. 9 balls. That's on middle and leg, put away. Just reaching the boundary. Be disappointed.
I think the other thing to remember coming into the tournament was there was a
couple of grim faces there in that Indian dress. Ryan gets hold of it, just over for 6. I don't think it was just the batter and the bowler who had their hearts in their mouth. Everybody at the stadium did.
Well, his setting just takes so much off in terms of that extra fielder. Scoreboard pressure.
And he does. And he connects. And he connects long. Thumbs up from his partner. It's working well at the moment for India.
Well, there's the slog sweep I was talking about, and that one did find the middle of the bat.
That was struck absolutely purely. 6 bowls inside the first 10 overs. So, Ricky, as a top order player, we're just about to finish the 10th over where we have a bit of a breather and everyone comes out and has...
He's a fielder, he might come back for a second. He'll back himself, he's quick. But he had to be quick. He had to be quick. The throw brings out that shot as he found the gap. The fielding is excellent as always from South Africa. They'll come back for 2. But this time, Akshar was the one who had...
Top of the standings and, of course, pole position for the semi-finals. But we're right here, the first time ever. That's in the air, and it will fall short. Good stop on the boundary by Kagiso Rabada.
Yeah, just spun on him, actually, so he did well. Now, whether they're targeting Jansen or at the drinks.
And use this space as well, the variation, getting Surya Kumar Yadav. No! On cue, Nas.
He goes big, and it's 6 runs. Third 6 from Akshar Patel.
Yeah, it's Rabada out there. He was fuller than he wanted, so he changed his shot, a slight straighter option, and Rabada couldn't get there.
Bowl that again.
Yeah, there is the option, though, for Akshar Patel. He knows what's coming. There is the option to stay leg side.
goes big and handsome. 100 up for India in style.
Just watch the technique here of Akshar Patel. Just watch how he holds his body shape. This game is about power hitting.
Speaking about what makes India good.
Well, that's very close to being out. We'll have a look at the overthrows. They'll go away, but I think Quinton de Kock has done brilliantly there. We're going to have a look. But Quinton, you can tell from his body language. Could just play second fiddle, but Dubé may come in and use up some deliveries. We look at the run out again. That was sloppy. Not from him. Not from him.
He goes big, does Dubé, and into the crowd for 6.
Here we go, Shivam Dubé. From ball one, I think the plan really good at is going downtown. Majorly picked because how he could hit the spinners down the ground.
Good use of the feet, but just a single. 118 for 4.
Just like that. Swings. Flat. That was hit really hard.
Yeah, incredible power this one.
Just a single. That's a fine shot for 4. Just opening the face of the blade, making room and finding the boundary. So 8 of the over, 134 for 4. That's in the air. Clears long gone. So first 6 for Kohli.
Well, it's exactly what he and his team needs.
Pulled away. Nice placement. Another boundary. Just using the pace.
Yeah, Virat Kohli's been out there for 51 deliveries now, and the off pace is a good option. This by Rabah, but it's almost too slow and almost too.
He's done exactly that. He's looking for those wide lines. They've gone up. Jansen feels he's heard a noise. They've gone for a review. Misses. Gets away with this, Jansen. Swung away on the onside for 4. Just picking his spot. Nice wristy flick.
It just goes to...
All happening there for Aiden Markram. He's an all-out fielder. He dives, gives it his all, then almost rolled his ankle. But this partnership is now...
That's high. It's 6. It's over the Sir Garfield Sobers Pavilion there. And again, beautifully struck. Watch the shape, watch the balance here.
It's a massive hit. Huge hit. Just missed his length again there, Marco Jansen.
Swings in the air. This should be taken. Rabada making no mistake. So a change of balls doing the trick.
Marco Jansen just dragging his length back here a little bit in the previous ball.
That's over third man, over the keeper, into the boundary. So another big over this for the Indians. 17 coming off it for the loss of Kohli. It's 1. That's in the air, but powerfully struck down the ground by Shivam Dubé. These are handy runs. India marching towards 180. They're 174 for 5 now. Swings in the air, taken in the deep. Good flat catch. And it's David Miller. He's got safe hands and he's made it look easy.
Yeah, it's a good catch. She looked like it. Quite surprised, David Miller.
Oh, well struck. Look for two. And deep cover didn't. That's up in the air. And the catch taken. So after 20 overs...
yeah, up to this over, he had gone wicketless, but picking up 2 wickets in this over. Wonderful plans, great pace.
That his team gets confidence. It's for Tabray Shams. He got 1 or 2 to
batted very deep. Just one of the biggest right up front. Is bowling from the far end with the wind.
A fine leg, and yet again
a little bit of.
We saw the first over Marco Jansen bowl. It was a little swing, and in case he doesn't,
also it's probably there for the pickup shot. Oh, the edge of.
Yes, it is. 136 the first one. Pitch. It's been a really hard ball to put away.
Right, keeper. Is there a? Now just flatten aside a little bit. 6 foot.
This time, because of the line, Reza Hendricks went.
He's had magnificent tournament. His outswing will come in handy. Oh, knocks him over! He's produced the perfect outswinger. But he'll look at that ball and say, could I have done anything?
At the moment, got to say, just the line. Oh, what a beauty that was for 4. South Africa, 7 for 1.
Quarter runs. He's up against a man who's. For 4, how's that for a rip-off?
In a great position as well. That is going to give him a lot. You see Akulisi in rugby.
Just a little behind. 7 for 1 from 2.
Raise the bar when the moment comes.
Love. Just look majestic.
Markram in those 3 final.
Oh, the edge! They got to go ahead and Markram it through his hand.
A few wickets early. South Africa have done the same back enough, just holding its line. Didn't make it count today on South Africa. In a bit of bother. 12.
Talking about, is he saying, wow? 2 from 3. The third man, that fine third man area.
Not to have stopped it. The hand.
And you get the crisp. They'll only take 2. 90s there. Started from Tristan.
He's the good effect here. This time he didn't step inside. In fact, it wasn't that far outside off stump, but
very good shot. Look, maximize this power play, and it's working in this
advantage. Yeah, the wind is blowing across the screen.
South Africa chasing a hand now from the Malcolm Marshall end.
In this run chase carefully. Virat Kohli, who's had a brilliant tournament. Higher and a bit lower turn.
Hands.
Last ball, South Africa with that boundary off the last. And he said, no, sure.
He's out there, 20 of 50.
Throughout the game, that man on the slog sweep has been. It's going to go more in front of square, and it was now.
He's shown Panda throughout this competition.
Andrew, I reckon here he was thinking for a millisecond a slog sweep. He saw how full it was.
The Titans indeed welcome to the ICC Men's T20 Cricket. 2 best teams for what promises.
Give it a flick. Give it a flick.
आपका ख्याल वहीं पे अपने घरों में रखते, बट हम उनके घर पे जाकर उनको परेशान करते, उनको मार देते और ये सब करते। तो हम अगर वो लोग हमारे
Titans indeed.
বিশ্বকাপ জিতে এই আন্তর্জাতিক টি20কে বিদায় জানালেন বিরাট কোহলি।
The Titans indeed welcome.
Against Bumrah, and so many have come from that. Started slower. Oh, he's found the gap for four. It's a good shot from Tristan Stubbs.
Using the crease to good effect here.
I reckon here he was thinking.
It goes like a skyrocket. Moves across his stumps, and the gap is found by Stubbs. 6 runs.
And this is why I asked the question, because it's a nightmare as a captain.
Bowling. Akshar Patel strikes. And India pick up wicket number 3.
And you can tell what a moment that is, not just from the Indian.
3-dot balls, and Klaasen counter punches. 6 runs.
Disappointing delivery that was that slow ball.
Get him for tournaments.
And with things like that, when Heinrich Klaasen is batting the way that he likes to bat, this game is on the line right now. Jadeja hasn't had the tournament he's wanted.
Terrific. That is a shot filled with great skill and power. Lovely. That's a pet shot for Quinton de Kock.
This is Quinton de Kock's shot.
Goes for it again, straight to him! As soon as the fielder has dropped back there, Quinton de Kock has fallen for the plan. He'll be kicking himself. Well done, Ashby.
You got to be flatter like that and into the pad. That's one of the ways you...
Will that get to the boundary? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Wonderful timing from Miller. Well struck, beautifully struck. Terrific, terrific. Because the way that
he does on this occasion, it's on the roof. That is a massive hit by Heinrich Klaasen.
He goes again. Heinrich Klaasen flexing here at Kensington Oval. Is this the day that... Add more to that. Into the wind.
Nearly did, with an edge down to fine leg. Ravi Shastri, Sean Pollock alongside me, 2 giants of the game. Here's a moment for someone.
You strike it over 200.
Do what they had to do. Little touch, yes, the break has done it. The loss of momentum, nicking a wide one. Klaasen goes frustrated. India breathe again.
How off?
Cole Janssen, who started the game with ball, can he finish it with bat?
These 6 balls.
He's the best in... Oh, he's got him! He has done the job! He's broken through, the big man turns round and looks at the shattered stumps. He leaves the park in India. India are seriously... Well, 10 minutes ago, when Klaasen and Miller were going...
At Keshav Maharaj.
Wide, Miller gets it, and he gets plenty of it, does he? No! What a catch! Oh my God! I don't believe what I've just seen. Athleticism at its very, very best. This...
और ऐसा हुआ भी
प्रतिशत है 80%, ऑलमोस्ट 80% ये मैच जीतने के चांसेस भारतीय टीम के हैं दोस्तों इस समय के ऊपर। खैर अगली के अंदर शदीब एक बार फिर से सामना
everyone, and a great sight here as
for the right to a quarter-final against England or Slovakia in Dusseldorf on Wednesday. Abisha, that's beautifully weighted. Mbolo's on his way. It's brilliant, Mbolo! Brilliant from Donnarumma. Ndoye. Scraped away as far as Remo Freuler into the crowd. Allowed to progress. Andrew made the block. Oh, sweet feet indeed, and Akanji was in the way of the strike. Ndoye, Vargas. Oh, what a super hit! Remo Freuler!
It's hard and it's low, and I was saying about Mbolo lifting the ball, because it's low, it makes it so difficult for Donnarumma. It's a brilliant finish.
Abisha. Vargas! Oh, beauty! That is a Swiss diamond!
No chance for Donnarumma. And you have to question, is there any chance for Italy in this game? What a start for Switzerland. Incredible.
Fagioli, too much for Chiesa. Oh, Cher's header has hit the post, and Chiesa has sighted across the face. Go from Sturgiu. Fagioli. Cristante. Retegui. Nicked into the path of Scamacca, who's hit the post.
Well, I would have been shocked if Scamacca scores and the flag didn't go up. Looked well offside to me.
He's going to get it back. Here's Fagioli. Going to check by Di Lorenzo. Suba goes again. It's Suba! Pellegrini. Still no.
No. And they're good at it.
And the champions fall. Italy's reign is over. Switzerland, for the second consecutive time, are European Championship quarter-finalists.
Leroy Sané gets us underway, the round of 16. The hosts, Germany, all in white on the attack early, and Sané bursting into the Danish penalty area. It's cleared away by Yannick Vestergaard. Kroos with the delivery, Schmeichel under pressure, and Germany with the breakthrough. And it's the Dortmund player in his home stadium. It will be checked in the VAR hub. Stuart Atwell leads the team there, and the goal has been disallowed.
Perhaps the goalkeeper, but I'm not sure it was his own. It looked like his own man. No, it's blocking, is it?
By Kimmich there. Given away pretty quickly by Barr. Space for Kimmich now, who tees it up. Oh, it's a terrific shot, and a fine save by Schmeichel. Guzman decided he wanted a little more width for this one as Rudiger finds Havertz, and Schmeichel is called into action again. It's away by Vestergaard, collected by David Raum, takes a little deflection on the way through. Well, that moment really has just stung Germany into life, and it's Andrich who puts it behind. A moment of a career. They're checking for a penalty here, though.
So if the referees are consistent, I would expect them to be given a penalty here, arms away from his body.
And the roar inside the stadium will tell you Germany have a penalty kick in the round of 16. And Havertz finds the bottom corner. And this is how he did it.
I'll tell you what, how quickly a game changed, and it had to be right in the corner from Havertz because Schmeichel had chosen the right way, stretched right out. It's just the power.
The boot of Havertz, who collects the return. It's brilliant play from Kai Havertz. Here's a chance for number 2, and it's wide. A chase for Musiala, and Musiala's going to get there with room to spare, and Musiala makes it 2-0. And with that goal, it's his 3rd of the tournament. He is the joint top scorer at Euro 24 with George Mikhailtadze of Georgia. A competitive match, you would expect nothing less. Tight for a long time, nothing in it for a long time, but then it broke open in the second half. Kai
Referee allows play to continue here. Bondon. This time instead of Davies, it's Eustachio with the ball eyeing towards the back post. Takes it Orlando filled with red jersey.
No one will forget what Carlos did back in 2016 in ushering the West Indies to a 2nd title. Thank you very much, Carlos. Yeah, it's been a wonderful occasion, and now we get down to the individual awards and presentations. And firstly, I'd like to invite the match officials to collect their medals from Dr. Kishore Shalu, the Cricket West Indies president, led by the match referee, Richie Richardson. Richie Richardson will come forward And he will lead the on-field umpires Chris Gaffney and Richard Illingworth, who will also be accompanied by the television umpire for today, Richard Kettleborough, and the fourth umpire, Rod Tucker. Thank you very much to the officials without whom this would not have been possible. And we move on now to present the runners-up who have played with immense skill and determination throughout the tournament and only did not cross the line today on the big stage. Congratulations to South Africa. You have been fabulous. I'd now like to invite the South African team to come up to collect their runners-up medals from Lawson Naidu, Chair Cricket, South Africa. Now we can get the players to come forward. Othniel Bartman, Gerald Coetzee, Quinton de Kock, Bjorn Fortuin, Reza Hendricks, Marco Jansen, Heinrich Klaassen, Keshav Maharaj, David Miller, the impressive fast bowler Anrik Nokia and his colleague Kagiso Rabada, Ryan Rickleton, Tabraiz Shamsi, Tristan Stubbs, and last but not by any means least, South Africa's captain, impressive captain who's led so magnificently throughout this tournament, Aiden Markram. Great appreciation for South Africa and the way they've acquitted themselves in this tournament. We will surely see a lot more of South Africa in the knockout and final stages in years to come. And now if Aiden Markram can make his way over toward us, in commiserations, I think the appreciation from the crowd present here and those.
Hopefully moving forward we can draw a lot from those few things and can keep putting the skill side of the sport to good use. But yeah, it's still a proud moment for us.
Congratulations on getting to the final, and there is no doubt, Aiden, that your time will come in future. Thank you very much for the entertainment.
Thank you, Bish. Thanks.
Aiden Markram, South Africa's captain and a worthy finalist of this 2024 T20 World Cup. And now let's celebrate the champions. May I invite the victorious India cricket team to come up and receive their champions medals from Jay Shah, the BCCI Honorary Secretary General and ICC Director. They will be led by Jasprit Bumrah, Yuzvendra Chahal, Shivam Dube, Ravindra Jadeja, Yashasvi Jaiswal, the impressive and great Virat Kohli, Hardik Pandya, Rishabh Pant, Aksa Patel, Sanju Samson, Ashdeep Singh was bowled splendidly all tournament, Mohammad Siraj, Kuldeep Yadav, Surya Kumar Yadav. And bringing up the back end there is their captain, their leader, Rohit Sharma. Great performance throughout the tournament. India unbeaten. And one would have to say the way that they've marched through by some distance, a well-balanced, the most well-balanced, finely groomed and well-led team. The only team to go undefeated in winning a T20 World Cup in the history of the tournament. Round of applause one more time for Rohit Sharma and his men. And now Rohit would make his way Rohit, congratulations. If I may just press you back just a little bit so they get a good shot of you and none of me. How do you sum up this moment given all the planning?
It's the result that has come for us today. You know, we played a lot of high pressure game in the past as well, and we've been on the wrong side of it as well. So guys do understand, you know, when the pressure is on, what needs to be done. And today was the perfect example of when the back is against the wall, what is required. We stuck together as a team, all of us, even though, you know, at one point it was looking South Africa's way, but I thought, you know, overall as a team, as a group on the field, we wanted this really bad. We wanted to win this, but I know to win a tournament like this, a lot goes behind the scenes, a lot of efforts, a lot of mind needs to come together. And I'm very, very proud of the bunch of boys that I have and the management as well for giving us that liberty to go and play and you know, execute and having that trust in each one of us. And that has to start from the management, coach, captain, and then the players, you know, go out there and do it. Throughout the tournament, I think we were fantastic.
Let's talk about a few individual players and not isolating anyone else, but Virat's form wasn't the greatest coming into this final. What's your appreciation of what he did today with the bat?
Look, I was, not me, but nobody was in doubt about that form of Virat's. We know the quality that he has. You know, he's been on top of his game for the last 15 years. So, you know, come the occasion, we know big players will stand up. And, you know, Virat was obviously holding that one end, which was very, very crucial for us. And the others played around him. And for us to get to that total was a team effort as well. You know, we wanted somebody to bat as long as possible. These are not the wicket where you can just come and bat freely and keep the scoreboard ticking straight away. So we do understand that. And we wanted somebody to bat as long as possible. Virat did that perfectly. That is where experience, you know, all the years that he has played comes into the picture. And the other guys around played really well. Aksar's knock of 47 was, I think, very, very crucial as well.
Let's jump on to the bowling now, and you've got many, many heroes across the tournament. Aksar himself with the ball, Kuldeep, Ashdeep. But this guy, Jasprit Bumrah, how do we put into words what he keeps doing?
I can understand you guys trying to put it out in the words, but I've been someone who's seen him for so many years playing alongside me. Even I don't know what exactly is with him, you know, and what I know exactly what he brings to the table, but how he does that, it is just masterclass, to be honest. And you know, he backs his skills, which is more than enough. and he's a very confident lad. Whatever he wants to do, he executes that to perfection, which is a very rare sight. I know.
Hardik is telling you that he wants to celebrate here now.
Yeah, no, I mean, just with Bumrah, to put it in one word, he's a class act.
And Hardik bowling that
Hardik was brilliant as well, bowling that over, no matter how many runs is required to bowl that last over, nerves and all of that. I'm very, very, very proud of the boys.
A word to the fans who've turned up here finally, who've supported you at home and abroad.
Yeah, no, absolutely fantastic. All the way through New York to Barbados, I just want to salute them, to come and support us the way they have. And also back home, millions of people are sitting there watching it. It's a late night in India. I'm pretty sure they will be up tonight to watch this. It is for them. They've been waiting for a long time, like we have. So yeah, I mean, very, very proud of what we have achieved today.
Rohit, congratulations. Thank you very much for all the entertainment you've provided around this tournament. Once again, I'll allow you to go and to join your teammates to receive the trophy from Mr. Greg Barclay, the ICC chair, and Mr. Jay Shah, ICC director. Congratulations to India, led by Rohit Sharma, ICC Men's T20 Cricket World Cup champions 2024.
Scenes that we will not forget for a long, long time. And how long have been we waiting for that? India, champions of T20 World Cricket once again after 17 long years. It is almost 12:30 in the morning on a Sunday. I'll tell you what, nobody will be sleeping here in India. As they say, the night is young, because these images will be playing all through the night across this wonderful country. And is that an emotion that you ever see from Rahul Dravid, the wall of Indian cricket? But those are expressions we haven't seen in a long, long time. It tells you how special a moment this is for that man and for Indian cricket, Piyush.
Well, exactly. I've seen him for the first time like this. And the way Indian team is celebrating, you know how special is this. And we have seen Rahul Dravid for the first time in these kind of emotions, because he's somebody who never showed that many emotions, but the way he's celebrating, so you know, you can make out what means to him.
100%. Look at that. The fans are going to stay back and they're going to get a glimpse of their favorite world champions from up close and personal. I'll tell you what, when they do make their way back to India, there will be millions on the streets queuing to see the world champions once again. And it could not have been a better farewell for this man. And what do you have to say about Jasprit Bumrah? He is a national treasure. He is a cheat code, like they say. There ain't nobody better than JB, because with the ball, he is arguably the best bowler in the world. And Mark, just bringing you in this. This is long due for this Indian team. They were expected to win for many editions prior to this. Here they are, and it's wonderful to see Virat Kohli have a World Cup medal around his neck.
I was so furious that I just wanted to hit every ball out of the ground.
That is a biggie. It's out of here.
His only option is to bowl a Yorker. He's going to try and bowl full, and I'm ready to hit him straight.
Would you believe this?
See, if you see, there's a smile on my face. That smile is for Dimitri Mascarenhas.
Yuvraj Singh finishes things off in style.
In the last couple of innings, I didn't do well. So I was very keen to get out there and get some big hits and get some kind of form. It was the 18th, 19th over. I had to swing everything. Freddie bowled two really good balls actually. One was a Yorker outside off stump. Managed to get it for a boundary. Then a length ball, got a bit lucky, got a bit fine. And the last ball, I took a single.
12 runs taken off that over, 2 to go, 171 for 3. A few words exchanged between Yuvraj and Flintoff.
And I was just like walking, I was like, I'm sorry, what did you say? Obviously, he was angry. Then the umpire came in. Anyways, I was furious. I was so furious that I just wanted to hit every ball out of the ground. This first ball is just going out of the park.
That's huge. That is a biggie. It's out of here.
I remember hitting this one and not even realizing how big that hit is.
Ravi, I'm backing this one. I think this is one of the biggest. Into orbit.
So every time I'm playing the death overs, I try and open up my legs to get more elevation on the leg side. That was just in my arc. It was completely in the slot, and I'm strong on the leg side when I'm going hard.
That's a biggie.
Because I knew he's trying to bowl a Yorker now towards my legs. I was ready for that.
6 ball. Just a flick of the wrist.
Kind of like looks like the ball was on middle stump, but just because it was angling in towards my legs, just got my hands free again. My legs were open. Just got a good contact on the bat and just not try to hit it too hard.
Hard hat time. Look out in the crowd. He's coming again.
Yeah, Freddie is not happy when I hit the second 6. He's smiling now.
I think at that point he'd realised he'd made a mistake.
This is in the air again. Clears long off. 3 in a row.
So obviously he's bowled 2 balls on my leg side. I know he's trying to target the offside now, and I'm ready to hit on the offside. It's actually not a bad ball, but I was already in that position because I knew that he's trying to bowl a way swinger into my legs, but now he's bowled 2 on my legs, so he's going to try and target on the offside.
Absolute carnage. Now around the wicket. Will it make a difference? It doesn't. It's 4 in a row.
If I was a bit smarter, I would have been standing on the off stump because I know he's trying to bowl the box. But I'm just concentrating more on his hand over here. What is he trying to bowl? And here, obviously, he's trying to bowl the box. I got good contact on it. There's a longer boundary there to finish.
At this point, have you got 6 sixes in your mind?
No, I've actually got 5 6s in my mind because Dimitri hit me for 5 6s. Well, I bowled the 48th over for 2 runs. Everybody was getting smashed. And I don't know what came into Rahul Dravid's head, told me to bowl the 50th over. And I remember the first ball was a dot ball. Second ball, Piyush Chawla caught it. And I don't know why he dived and his hand hit the rope. And then next 4 balls, he hit me everywhere. And it was very demeaning as well because you don't want to get hit for 5 6s because I've been in this place, you know. I know 6 6s is even tougher, but getting hit for 5 6s is not a good feeling. And I was like, Dimitri is standing at deep mid wicket. Flintoff is at deep square, like he's at deep mid wicket. And I knew where he was standing.
Well, this is the pressure ball for Broad. If this goes out of the ground.
Here, what happens is, last moment, he's actually switched last second to bowl over the stumps. When he did that, in my head I was like, now that's dangerous. That's where I want him to bowl because, just pause it. Because if he bowls 2 balls outside, still keeps on bowling outside the box, it's not going to be easy for me to hit over covers for a 6. If he bowls 1 low full toss to hit it over long off, it's not going to be an easy shot. But when he comes on the leg side, I knew that even if I just get my bat on, the boundary is very small here, I might be able to, you know, get under it. I knew where he's going to bowl this. I'm just ready that it's going to be a full Yorker and towards my legs, and I just want to get my bat on it.
5! Yes! 30 with 1 ball to go.
It's actually a good ball. It's actually a very full ball, probably the best ball of the over. It just hit the toe of my bat. I didn't get a good connection, but small boundary.
Here Yuvraj Singh, 44, 11 deliveries.
I'm not nervous at all. He's the one who's nervous. I can see his body language. Because he's like, just pause it. See, if you see, there's a smile on my face. That smile is for Dimitri Mascarenhas. You hit me for 5, I've hit 5 against you. I'm happy. This one's for me now. 5 for Dimitri, last one for me.
Yuvraj must be favourite here to put the 6th one into the crowd as well.
Now here, obviously, what are the options of a bowler? He cannot bowl a slower one. He cannot bowl a bouncer. Can't bowl a length ball. His only option is to bowl a Yorker. And again, he's going to try and bowl full, and I'm ready to hit him straight.
Kingsmead on its feet. So is the commentary box.
If you miss, I hit, basically.
Last ball of the innings. And he's put it away. Or has he? Yes, into the crowd. 6 sixes in an over. Yuvraj Singh finishes things off in style.
I normally bat at 4, MS bats 5. So MS said to me, every time you come after me, your strike rate is double.
The first time it's happened in 2020. Still 1 over to go.
Great thing about Freddie, we would probably talk about that after the game, shake hands. That's why I have a lot of respect for Flintoff. I think that was a big moment in his career because he knew from here he has to add more variety in his bowling. He just can't come and bowl Yorkers. He has to bowl slower ball, bouncer, slower bouncer. Obviously he was young, he's learning as well. And from there on, he went on to take 600 test wickets. I don't think if this moment would have happened, he would have ended up with 600 wickets. I think probably this moment made him work harder and realize how important it is to succeed and have that feeling. So I think definitely this is the moment which made him a legend, I think.
I've seen hitting not like this. Massive, absolutely massive.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the icons.
What a moment this is.
O melodie pentru toată lumea prezentă, pentru toți frații noștri și pentru cei care nu mă cunosc, sunt Ionuț Cercel, băiatul lui Petrică Cercel. Ușor, doar eu și chitara pe spate. Iau, da dum la dum la da, da dum la dum la da, da dum la da, ma de România. Da dum la da, da dum la da, da dum la da, ma de România. Chiar dacă ești moldovean, ardelean sau țigan, suntem de romanii, iali, iali, iali. Chiar dacă ești moldovean, ardelean sau oltean, suntem de romanii, iali, iali, iali. Da dum la da, da dum la da, da dum la da, ma de România. Da dum la da, da dum la da, da dum la da, ma de România. Nu contează cine ești sau ce limbă vorbești, asta e țara ta, România. Nu contează cine ești sau ce limbă vorbești, asta e țara ta, România. Solo, ia uși cea mai nouă, ai cu moldoveanu, cu ardeleanu, bucureșteanu, haide să țiganu, și cu olteanu, cu moldoveanu, cu ardeleanu, da, 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 da. Chiar dacă ești moldovean, ardelean sau țigan, suntem de romanii, iali, iali, iali. Chiar dacă ești moldovean, ardelean sau oltean, suntem de romanii, iali, iali, iali. Da dum la da, da dum la da, da dum la da, ma de România. Da dum la da, da dum la da, da dum la da, ma de România. Nu contează unde stai sau ce dialect ai, distrează-te și bea că-i țara ta. Nu contează unde stai sau ce dialect ai, distrează-te și bea că-i țara dumla dumla da da dumla dumla da da dumla dumla da maden menia. Nu contează cine ești sau ce
Blocchi, controblocchi, mezza rovesciata! Quasi autogol, gol, gol, gol! Cristiano! CR7 Ronaldo!
Va Mario, Mandzukic, Ronaldo! Il raddoppio della Juventus, CR7!
Matuidi per Ronaldo, palla sul destro, va Cristiano,
Ronaldo! È un gol pazzesco! Pazzesco! Cancelo ancora dentro l'area di rigore, Cancelo la parata, Ronaldo! Il raddoppio della Juventus, Cristiano Ronaldo esplode il settore ospiti, ancora lui, ancora Cristiano Ronaldo!
Il tiro di Ronaldo alla palla in rete, la Juventus è in vantaggio!
Il cross in mezzo, attenzione, Chiellini, colpo di testa, attenzione Ronaldo! Il pareggio della Juventus!
Divya Desh
Really have to make, could have been a
Divya Deshmukh makes her way to the playing hall. Divya Deshmukh makes her way to the playing hall of the World Junior Championship ELO points. So it's a lot of difference here. But we have the Queen's Gambit declined set up. Will Divya go d4 here? Seems logical. She plays her pawn to d4. So we are now in QGD territory. And Sachi plays her bishop to e7. The reason why this and Divya takes. The reason to delay the development of the knight to f6 is that bishop g5 is not easy. ED, and Divya develops her bishop to f4. Okay, now Sachi is thinking a bit, so it feels like she has been brought out of her prep here. Of course, there's an entire day that the players get to prepare for their opponents, but with Divya playing so many different lines, it's not so easy. c6 played by Sachi here. Now this entire structure that we have on the board is known as the Carlsbad structure, where white has 5 pawns on the king side, 2 pawns on the queen side, black has 4 here and 3 on the king side. It leads to very interesting positions and decisions, because white tries to play on the queen side sometimes with b4, b5, and sometimes in the center with f3, e4. precisely. You can see that now she has 10 minutes on the clock. She's also so relaxed there on the board. Queen takes h6 is taken. You can actually play rook g7, or you can also take queen takes g4. Divya prefers to take with the queen the knight, and now g7 is hanging. You're a piece up. Everything is just perfect for white. Maybe it's time for Sachi to resign this game, because Divya has played really an amazing game of chess. I think it was a flawless game by her. And of course Sachi's play could have been improved, but I loved the way in which she took the double pawns, placed her knight on e5, and Sachi resigns. Divya wins her game 9 out of 10. Half a point lead going into the final round of the World Junior Championships. Will Divya become the World Junior Champion? Well, that is to be seen. Also, on that joining board, Mariam Makarchian won her game, which means that Divya has to win the last round, I guess, because she's on 8.5. Divya and Mariam have played each other. That game had ended in a draw. So, we will see what happens tomorrow. But as of now, Divya played a fantastic game of chess. Welcome everyone, this is the clash of generations as 13-year-old Pragnananda takes on Hikaru Nakamura. This is the first ever time that Prag is playing over the board against Hikaru. Knight comes out to f3, d5, g3. We have the Reti opening, but Prag converts it into the English by putting his pawn on c4 and challenging Nakamura's center. You can see Hikaru taking a bit of a thought there. He may want to push the pawn, or he could take there. He pushes the pawn. Ambitious play there by Hikaru. Now he has more space in the position. Prag goes b4. Whoa, what a move that was. His main idea is to stop c5 so that the pawn can be solidly supported in the center. Bishop comes out, and Hikaru now has a chance to push the pawn and open his bishop to the rook. He does it. He does it. What an interesting move. Prag gets off his suit there. He's like, I know what to do here. Takes on e2. Queen takes. This is fine position for white here, because look at the development that white has. And now Prag can push the pawn forward. He has 4 minutes 50 seconds. So does Hikaru Nakamura. Hikaru has played very risky chess here for sure, and he is going to be punished for it. Perhaps if Prag can push his pawn forward, that would be the best move. Prag taking his time because he knows that Hikaru is a very dangerous opponent. He pushes, knight comes to b4, threatening knight c2 check. But the best move now is to push d4. Prag plays the second best move. He castles it out. And he tells Hikaru, what is your knight doing here? Because after a3, it can very well get trapped. Hikaru has to be very careful. He goes bishop f5 now. The plan is to put the bishop here. Look at this variation. If Prag finds it, d4, bishop comes here, queen b2. Once you take, I take back with the bishop,